I guess I'm going to start this very casually and say this is my third vlog, but this might also be my last one for a little while because I don't have a camera. I'm actually using a borrowed camera. Yeah. Anyway, hopefully I'll have like updates and stuff when I get like an actual camera to, actually shoot the shit with. Right. So anyway, I thought this vlog I'd kind of talk about characters and, just kind of give a feel of what I want for them, kind of talk about that and all that spiffy stuff. And I think that the best characters, I'm going to start this off really, really bluntly. The best characters are based off people you know. Okay? They're not based off people you think you know. They're not based off stereotypes or ideas. Okay, now, I'm not going to go into it because I can go a whole fucking hour talking about how Crash was a shit movie because it wasn't about characters, but it was more about archetypes. Or even like the movie like 13, Elephant, even Napoleon Dynamite. I mean, those movies suck, okay? I guess the crux of this is that I want to kind of I want to talk about the characters. Right now, I have 3 characters kind of rolling around my head who I want to kind of have be at the center of all this. There's Trey, our main character, our everyman. He's our everyman. He's kind of the guy who... how to describe him? Okay. Trey is the everyman who we perceive ourselves to be. We may not be exactly like him, but he's just an average kind of humdrum kind of guy. I mean, he's not boring or anything, but what he is, he's just like, no one out there listening to this probably thinks that they're, wholly unique and original. They probably think, well, I'm just me, I'm average. And I guess that's what to come across with Trey. He's just average, even myself, I don't think, ooh, I'm this great I'm not this avant-garde director, I'm not this sophisticated writer. I think I'm just a regular guy who likes to make films, who likes to do shorts, who does vlogging. And then there's Martin, who kind of is, I always like to have these characters, I always like to have these kind of offshoot characters where they're a little more out there. Like, I know Martin, because at a time, I was a Martin. He's a little more out there, a little more, like, if Trey is the voice of the average man, Martin's kind of the guy who, you wish you could be like. I totally have a friend who would, I don't know how he is acting or anything, but he'd be great inspiration for Martin. He's like a free spirit, but then there's more to it. It's not just like he's airy. No, it's just he's out there because he doesn't care. Because the only thing he cares about is just living life. I mean, it's that simple. It's not like he's apathetic. It's not like but I guess it's kind of the definition, not caring, but whatever. It's not like he's an apathetic character, but he's just apathetic to how people perceive him. Okay, I want to make one thing clear. Martin is not comic relief. Instead, I just want him to bring in a different factor of the audience. Of the viewer, myself, Like if Trey were to be my normal, average kind of self, if I have one, and I do. Okay, I seriously do. At the end of the day, well, the weird stuff I like, all the weird music that I listen to, all the stupid stuff I say, all my obscure black humor I love, the dark humor, the dark comedy, the macabre. At the end of the day, I still, I'm still just an average motherfucker. Okay? That's all I can say. I think Martin represents kind of the side of me that's more showman-y. He represents the side of me, along with hopefully a lot of other people. They're gonna see Martin, and it's an uninhibited side. That's the word I'm looking for. Uninhibited. Martin is an uninhibited motherfucker. There we go. And then Anna. I don't see her as her quiet type. She's not the quiet type. I see her as the book smart type. And not nerdy way. Not in the nerdy way. She's not book smart in the nerdy way. She's not like a bookworm. And even if she is, she's not like your atypical kind of nerd. No, I see her as someone who's attractive, but at the same time, she holds her own. She's not Scream Queen. She's not a Jamie Lynn Curtis from Halloween. Hell, she's not even a Barbara from Night of the Living Dead. No, she's actually She's someone who could hold her own. And I imagine her actually holding her own, not only between these two, kind of two guys. I haven't decided on romantic interest yet. I mean, I as far as like being involved with either one of them, I don't know if she's gonna be like a romantic interest. I do know she's gonna be like one of those friends who, like, I don't think that she would really fit in with Martin and Trey. Anna's relationship with the two guys is basically this. She has been friends with Trey for years and years. And so, well, it's not like her and Martin clash in any way. Like, Martin doesn't get in the way of any romance, and Anna doesn't get in the way of any bromance. However, I think that they kind of are very different people, so it's kind of like yin and yang, or actually be more like yin and yang, kind of clashing off each other. And I think that's kind of her and Martin clash. I think that's the simplest way I can put it. They don't hate each other, they're actually friends, but they clash. Under circumstance, Martin hangs out with Anna because Anna hangs out with Trey. Very simple. Otherwise, they probably wouldn't talk to each other. That's kind of the dynamic I see. It's not a bad thing, it's just a fact. They're totally different people. But at the same time, there is a friendship there. And since they have been hanging out and they are friends, they do bond and they're not totally alienated from each other. But I guess that kind of, disconnect a little bit, just a small disconnect between those two, I think would add a little more dynamics. Could add a little more flavor to it. So that's kind of where I see the characters, like, going from here. That's kind of where I see them at this point. But I'd really like to hear back from you guys. I really love suggestions. I really love bouncing ideas back and forth. I really just dig that. And I really have to say thank you guys for watching this. Whoever's watching this, you're awesome. I don't care if you rate this 1 star, 2 star, 3 star, 4 star, or 5 star, however many stars you rate this, I don't care. Just as long as you're watching this and you know what, that's fine by me. I love it. Thank you. And I do want to hear back from you guys, okay? And by the way, whoever rated my last videos 5 stars, okay, I'm going to say over the net high five, bam, right there. And I'm going to end this with a suggestion, okay? You guys might want to check out this new vlog. And it's by 2 people I know, Loot and Maddie. And what they're doing is they're corresponding simply through YouTube. They're only corresponding through YouTube videos. And yes, the Vlog Brothers did before. But I think it's an interesting format. I think it's an interesting, and I really want to see how it pans out for them. And I think you guys might too. Check them out. They're new to YouTube, so they're gonna find the momentum. And I promise you, Loot is an awesome guy. I don't really know Maddie that well, but I know Loot, and Loot is an awesome guy. And I'm actually gonna put their link up on the description over there. Shabam. And basically, it's a Dead Alumni Tea. That's it, all one word. Check them out. I highly suggest it. And hopefully, until next time, peace out, and I want to hear back in the comments, okay?